Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Hardin Local Weekly. Glad to see you here on December 2nd, the first official snow day of the year. Happy snow day, everyone. Let us get everybody pulled up here. Trying a new look today. Glad to see y'all. Nate, happy Tuesday to you.
You as well.
Britton, good to see you, sir. You're muted, but it's all good. Thank you for joining us, Britton. He's going to be doing we're going to be reacting to one of his video reviews of a sweet retreat. Is that right?
Sweet Retreat Bakery.
A Sweet Retreat Bakery. So we'll be doing that. Nate obviously will be doing business updates. We also have Jon O'Brien. How are you doing this afternoon?
Doing wonderful.
Got a bunch of event updates for us out here.
A lot.
Yes. And Nate's part of that one too, because it's from a lot of his holiday guide stuff that we added in there. So we also have our special. Go ahead.
There's just so much going on. Like, I think there's 22 Christmas related things across the county on Saturday. I don't even think I have them all. It's just so much stuff. If you can't find Santa this weekend, you're not trying.
We also have Rachel Brantingham, who's our special guest. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And Scott Lucas,
My
co-host, who helps me with a lot of the back end and also joins us and helps with the flow and sometimes talks on stream. Depending on how much time I have to organize all of that, which today has been crazy busy. So
it's always crazy on snow day.
It is, right? I had my kid until just recently. His mom just picked them up, which was great to have them. I'm just not used to doing all those things beyond 6:30 or 7 whenever I drop them off at school. So speaking of a snow day, though, I want to know from each of you, what is your snow day essential? What do you got to have on a snow day? Mine is boots, because I hate when my feet get wet. Nate?
Just layers and layers of clothes, because I hate the winter. Courtney is very cold-blooded, keeps our bedroom at 60 something, and I hate the winter. So the more layers that I can put on, the better.
What about you, Britt?
I think the biggest snow day essential is something warm to eat. Pot of chili, bowl, pot of soup, big breakfast. We had family breakfast this morning. My daughter's a senior, so she was excited when she got the text this morning. So we got up and had breakfast about 9 this morning, and then proceeded to get the day started.
Yes. What about you, Jon?
See, I thought essential activity versus essential item.
You can go with that.
Running down the road and trying to slide as long as I can. So that was what I did this morning before I went to the gym. To warm up for the gym. There you go. Try to slide down the road.
What about you, Rachel?
Okay, up to you. So coffee. I have had a cup of coffee everywhere I've been today just to keep my hands warm. And the second is friends and family. Any chance that there is a snow day just calls for as many people who can get to my house in any regard, or to their house. We just try to pile all together and just enjoy it. So
that's great.
Well, I don't mind the cold too much. Usually you'll find me with my sleeveless shirts on, and I'm in shorts already. So I like the cold as far as an essential. I just don't like the snow too much. So.
All right. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of it either.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And my son was really excited when he woke up at 6 and I was like, go back to sleep. I didn't get the text till 5 a.m. It said school was out. So it was good to see. So before we get started, just wanted to remind everybody to scan our QR code over here on this side of the screen, or go to hardinlocal.com. Need you to follow us. And also, you'll be able to find some links for this week's episode. I haven't had time to get them added yet, but they will be added today. Any of the related links to how you can follow anybody on the show, or, we'll have the events that we talk about in a PDF up there and several other things. Also, drop your questions, events, business news, or community shout outs in the chat, which for you, the chat is the comments of the post wherever you're watching on, whether it's on Facebook. You just drop it in the comments. We'll get it in the stream, and we will, as long as they're appropriate, we will bring them up. If not now, by the end of the show, we will go through everything we missed. So we want to give everybody that's watching, our audience, an opportunity to be able to participate and to promote whatever it is that you're doing locally. We also ask for you to share the stream so that other folks in Hardin County can join us. And if you're not able to watch live, don't worry. You can still watch later. And I'll even be editing each segment of this clip of this live stream into shorter clips that are also sped up because we remove a lot of the extra words that don't need to be used. So you can wait for that later today as well, or you can just watch the stream video later. But we appreciate you being here. And we do have quite a few, more than we've ever had at this point. So thank you guys for joining us. So like I said, we'll respond to as many comments as we can. Let's go ahead and check on them real quick. Well, let's check out Danny O'Brien here. Your live viewership is growing. This is true. Now, Larry, I'm not going to show his. It wasn't very nice. Unless it's a useless. Unless he said useless. I don't know. I'm not going to pull it up. David, glad to see you. David Mather, glad that you're here. Carrie, great to see you.
Hi, Carrie.
Tell Elrod I said hi. Yes. All right, let's get started. We're going to start. So this is the way the flow is going to go today. And this show may go a little longer than normal just because we have a couple extra things. And at the end, we'll have an announcement. So the event rundown, we'll start with Jon O'Brien on events, and then Nate with business. And then Britton will do his video review reaction of the Sweet Retreat Bakery. And then we'll finish off with Rachel Branningham's interview. And then we'll be done for the day. So we hope you stick around, but we're going to go ahead and get started.
All right.
Jon,
Let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. A lot of things happening. Like I said, Nate's going to help me out with the Saturday because that's just too much stuff. But tonight, we've got a couple things going on in town and around the county. We've got trivia night at Flywheel, as well as Bussin' Bites, corn dogs, burgers, chicken quesadillas. Everything they got going on is great. Joe's game night at Hub House. There's also a Naughty or Nice Zumba party, Toys for Tots at Bluegrass Middle School from 6 to 7:30, and a holiday cheer music spectacular at the PAC at John Hardin High School at 7 p.m. Those would be some fun things to do. Get your
I wonder if
food
that
in your
got
belly.
canceled. I wonder if that got canceled since school got canceled.
I don't know. I don't know if that's something. No,
No,
I don't know. But I haven't.
Maybe one of us can figure
Nobody's
that
let
out.
me in, or nobody's let me know that if stuff's been canceled or not.
Okay.
so right now
Well-
we'll go with it. Right.
Yes.
While Phil checks it out. Tomorrow, we've got a Santa's Secret Workshop at the Cavern Club. That runs Wednesday through Saturday, so special thing at Cavern Club. Karaoke night at the Hub House. They've also got a couple new beers on tap. I think their winter ale is available, the Christmas cookie ale. So that's something good to try if you're of age to do so. And the Prophecy Show, which is a Trans-Siberian Orchestra tribute band, will be at the Historic State Theater at 7 p.m. I remember, I don't know if it was middle school when I first heard that album and that performance, but it was just a really fun, change. I don't know if everybody else had that same experience with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I really wish that they would do more weekend shows because this is one of the ones that I would go to if it was on a Saturday night.
Yep. So Thursday, we've got Singo at Hub House, Ladies Night at Impelzeri's, Ladies Community Bunko and Ornament Exchange at the Colvin Community Center in Radcliff. That'd be a fun time. I remember my mom playing bunco back in the day with all her friends, and they'd be sitting around the table, and I'd just watch them. I'm like, what are they doing here? But it seemed like a fun little dice game that they could do. You ever play bunco, Phil?
I have not. That I remember anyway.
What about you, Rachel? You ever played that?
No, I've heard the name of the game, but I'm extremely competitive. So if you're going to teach me, just be ready because take things seriously.
You got to. All right. Friday starts a bunch of events, as well as kind of the parades and lighting of trees in Elizabethtown and Radcliff. So the parade starts at 6:15, and the tree lighting will be at 7. So that's going to be a fun time in Elizabethtown. There's also a Christmas village at Brown Pusey House from 5 to 10 p.m. The City of Radcliff tree lighting and Candyland Festival, which Candyland Festival sounds really fun. Scott, do you know anything about that Candyland Festival?
No, I don't.
Okay, it sounds like a good time if you like sweets. The only sweets I really like are these Christmas tree cakes. Those are my favorite things. Other than that, I'm not a big sweets guy. Auction for the kids and the light up at Vine Grove is going to be 5 p.m. Auction at 6 p.m. There's going to be free chili, carriage rides, and Santa Claus. There's also a Jingle Bell Trot Fun Run starting at 11:59 p.m. at Freeman Lake, and a live nativity scene 4 to 6 in the Glendale City Park. So that's going to be a fun Friday night. Nate, you want to help me out with some of these Saturday? Oh, yeah.
We have a question. We have a question there. Is BBT going to have free bourbon after the parade?
So no free bourbon. No free bourbon. I can answer that for Stacy. We will not be having free bourbon. We will have some deals for sure. And we also will have some hot chocolate with or without some bourbon as well. So if you are out here and want to stay warm during that parade, we will have hot chocolate all night long. So stop in.
Bunko
They-
is so much fun, Gwen said.
It is
But anyway,
fun. Bunko's a fun game. It's a little competitive.
Yes.
Again, it's a hard game.
Trying to get a couple of these comments in real quick before you switch to Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Corey Greenwell said, "Afternoon, everyone. Happy afternoon, Corey." And we got Matt Mann saying hi. Hi, Matt. Good to see you. Also got Grammy's Cookies. Hello, Grammy's Cookies.
We love Gamey's cookies. Brenton and I were there. She did the
Grammys.
ones for the thing. She says she's going to do them again for our December 20th, which is thanks to Rachel, which we will be having at her building out near Pine Valley. So thank you for that. The Camis went great. I was lucky that Courtney grabbed one before everybody else got there because someone actually tried to take it off of our table. So it went so well. People loved them.
All right. Well, Saturday time.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
Nate.
Saturday. We will start downtown. Breakfast with Santa at the Historic State Theater. 8, 9:30, or 11. You have to make a reservation. I believe you can go to City of E-Town events or their Facebook page if there's still openings. But yeah, Breakfast with Santa at 8, 9:30, or 11. Staying downtown. Great way to, if you got one of the early morning breakfast, then go to the Santa House on Walker Square. The Santa House has been going on for years. It's a legend. And then Saturday night, they're showing Elf at 7 o'clock at the State. So Saturday is a great place to be hanging out, plus all the restaurants to keep you warm. Going countywide, we get started early, 9 a.m. The Hardin County Farmers Market has a holiday market from 9 to 1 over in Rineyville at Smith's Crossing, which is a great facility. They have the Rineyville Winter Vendor Fair from 9 to 2 with Santa photos from 10 a.m. till noon. The Rineyville Radcliff Community Pancake Breakfast at Colvin Community Center is 9 to 11. I think you'll be able to see some of the trees in there too because the trees go live. And they have some nice decorated trees. Glendale, come down south to exit 86, drive down Dixie. Christmas in the Country, 11 to 5. They've got carriage rides, and they've got Santa and the Grinch. I think Santa might be in Whistle Stop. There's more information on my page. The Cabin at Glendale, 10 to 5, also has Christmas in the Country. Airbrush and Glow Beauty Bar, which is out near Remax, IHOP, Kohl's, in that building. Pretty sure that's pretty close to, Rachel knows exactly where that place is at, based on where that building's at. Their holiday soiree and Airbrush Glow and Beauty Bar is from 10 to 2. There are plenty of free services. I might need my eyebrows done, but they have that going on. Free pancakes with Santa. What's better than Santa? What's better than pancakes? When you put them together. Free pancakes with Santa. Heaven Bound Baptist Church, 11 to 2. So you can see Santa and eat free pancakes. That is awesome. The E-Town Women's Club has its annual Christmas tree from noon to 2 at Servants Valley. It's $25. I suck at wreath making, so if I wanted to learn, Hip South and Denison have teamed up for a holiday wreath making workshop at 11 or 2. You had to sign up for that. This is where I will be. The Christmas cookie decorating party at Cosmic Golf is from 11 to 1. Courtney went in on this one, so I'm going to learn how to decorate a cookie or at least eat cookies, one of the two. Santa's going to be there. I told John Potts and Chris and Kendall they better not be making fun of me, but I'm sure I will post what's going to happen next. Mecca's Place is holding a Merry Christmas market from 11 to 4. That's at New Highland Elementary. Cecilia Valley has Mr. and Mrs. Claus during their holiday market from the Cecilia Valley Elementary School PTO's holiday market. That's from a 9 to 1. The Hospice Thrift Shop, that is near Roses, I believe, on the corner. They've got free photos with Santa between 10 and 2. And if more pictures, if you want pictures with Santa, you go to downtown at the Morrison Lodge from noon to 4. And if you need photos of your pets, my dog hates pictures. It would be cute to have him in one. Noon to 4 at Feeder Supply in front of Lowe's. They will also be doing it Sunday. We have some nice performing arts and movies. The Grinch Holiday Dance Adventure is from 6 to 8 p.m. at the EPAC. I believe that's done by the E-Town Independent Schools group. And the Heart of Kentucky Men's Chorus has Christmas at the Movies, 7 o'clock at the PAC. I might end up at that one. That seems neat. I think there's free tickets for that one too. John, did you up back in on Sunday?
Yeah, I can roll on Sunday. The Santa House, Walker Square, is still going on, noon to 4 p.m. Out at Crown Point Theater, Polar Express will be out there 11 and 2 p.m. I believe Nate's got a little info on that. If you're trying to kind of pinch the penny, they'll be changing things up out there. And Southern Sunday brunch at JR Neighbors. Pictures with your pet at Feeder Supply again, noon to 4 p.m. They've got the all poetry open mic at Flywheel, which is, if you haven't been to one of those, it's kind of a fun experience to do. Local writers and musicians and things, they'll just do like an open mic, kind of have fun, either play some music as well as just read some spoken word poetry. White Mills will have their parade and live nativity and bridge lighting and charity dinner. Parade at 5:30. Nativity and dinner at 6 p.m. and bridge lighting will be at 7 p.m. And of course, started last week, but the Christmas in the Park is going on. Again, Nate said it last week. I'll reiterate it. Please enter going northbound. Do not try to come around south and swing around and J-turn and do all that stuff. That's just
Can't do no
how
roundabout
problems
or
happen.
nothing like that.
Well, there's no roundabouts out there, but yeah, just go northbound. I mean, it's a lot easier. If you don't know how to do that, just go southbound, do a J-turn down past Planet Fitness and past all that and come up this way.
And yeah, just don't cut people off, right?
Yeah, just don't cut people off. Yeah.
And use your
Bad for
turn signal.
Christmas spirit. Bad for Christmas
Turn signal.
spirit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, stick your arm out.
I think it's so cool that we have Christmas in the park. I remember as a very little girl getting a vehicle with my parents and driving through. So to be able to still do that with my kids, I just think it's important to shout out to all the local businesses that feature displays in there, because it's just a very cool tradition that we have had for at least 30 years because of my age. But I don't know how long it's been there, but it's a pretty cool feature.
It has. I don't know how long it's been there. That'd be a
Definitely
fun
is.
fact to figure out. If anybody knows watching how long that's been going on, comment with it. We also have our favorite. Well, we love all the food trucks, but one of our particularly good friends is Bus and Bites food truck. We get the guys love their corn dogs, and they'll be out at the Cecilia Valley PTO Saturday with Franklin Smoke Shack, Grill LLC, and I'm not even going to try to say it. Sweet Treats, whatever that is.
Ladoras.
Ladoras, thank you. Anywho, thank you, John and Nate, for the events. We'll switch on over to business.